Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 26. Let me start by knocking two Apple stories out of the way. The Beatles have lost their suit against Apple Computer. Now, if you don't know, the Beatles own a company called Apple Corps, and that Apple owns the rights to the Beatles catalog of songs. The two Apples reached an agreement in 1991 that the computer company could use the Apple name and logo if they didn't go into the music business. Well, with the success of iTunes, the Beatles thought the computer company had violated that agreement. The judge in that case thought otherwise. The musical Apple will now be responsible to pay the computer Apple's legal bill, which is estimated at £2 million. If rumors are true, Apple will release a consumer notebook called MacBook that will replace the iBook tomorrow. There are reports that Apple stores have received boxes marked, "Do not open until May 9th. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so on last show, I told you about Nokia's N73 and N93 phones. However, none of you heard me telling you about them because we lost the footage and didn't realize it wasn't in the show until a viewer pointed it out. I blame Neil. So, okay, I'll shorten this. The N93 is the one I'm interested in because the specs on the camera are nice. 3.2 megapixel resolution with Carl Zeiss optics. Both phones feature Flickr integration that gives you the ability to upload photos directly to your Flickr account, pre-tagged and everything. Both phones should be available in July.
Yeah, all that alliteration, that was me.
What?
Me.
What?
Alliteration, me.
Did you know Windows XP has a really simple way to batch rename multiple files? I have lots of photos stored on my PC, so this tip sent in by Shayna is very much appreciated. Here's what you do. Okay, so you select the files you want to organize by name. When the file names are highlighted, right-click and select Rename. Now, only one of the file names will appear to be renamable, so you might think it isn't working. But have some faith. Rename that one file. When you hit Enter, the whole group will share the name plus a unique number. Oh, look at me saying good things about Windows. When you do good things, I say good things. I consistently get complaints that the volume on Geek Brief is soft. It's because you guys aren't plugging a Model 1 radio into your computer. I know. I'm convinced. New Scientist magazine has the cutest video of a baby robot that's doing something remarkably similar to learning.
If you have to poop, you can take a break.
Thank you for telling the world I have to poop. The Babybot is controlled by a network of 20 computers. It's programmed to be curious about physical objects. It figures out how to grasp an object. If it makes a mistake, it approaches the task slightly differently until it figures out how it should be done. The scientists behind the project are studying biological intelligence and have a goal to replace Babybot with a humanoid with the intelligence of a 2-year-old child. They're gonna replace Babybot.
Okay, go poop.
Okay. I'm going to host the first Geek Brief TV Skypecast Thursday, May 11th at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A Skypecast is a scheduled event held on the Skype platform. Up to 100 people can attend. The host has control over who talks by virtually passing around a microphone. We tried something similar on Gizmo Project earlier this year. It didn't work. I will really hope this will. I see it as a great way for podcasters to connect with listeners, or in my case, viewers. So for example, my favorite podcast is called Stars Hollow Podcast. It's about my favorite TV show, Gilmore Girls. This little community is developed around the Stars Hollow Podcast because we all share something in common. So John and Kara, the host of the podcast, could do a Skypecast where their listeners could all come together and talk about Gilmore Girls. Hint, hint.
Hey, like they have time for that.
Yeah, they're kind of busy. Anyway, there's information in the show notes about how to join my Skypecast on Geek Brief website, geekbrief.tv. I think I forgot a "the" in there somewhere. The.
There are lots of these.
Yeah, too many "these." Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget about my GoDaddy.com promo codes to save money on domain name registrations. GB1 for an additional 10%. GB2 gives you $5 off a purchase of $30 or more. And GB3 gives you a .com for $6.95. I'm Callie Lewis, your fearless leader. New Scientist magazine has the stop. Don't talk around me. I'm the host here. Look, I'm pregnant. Isn't it beautiful?
Another Pod Show video podcast. Stick it on your screen.